go ahead and come to your tabletop position. Inhale as you draw the belly button low and lift the hips, shoulders, and eye gaze. On an exhale, we round and curl, belly button knits to the base of the ribs, head hangs heavy. And moving through this just a few times, following the speed of our breath rather than the speed of my voice. And allowing it to feel good, maybe starting to open up one rib cage and then the other side. Just finding some fluidity in the spine with our flexion and extension. And then just knowing that I'll probably have some visitors today. I hear one coming. Miss Natalie is my little black lab. She just turned 2 and she likes to say hello every once in a while and invade personal space with no boundaries. All right, go lay down. Be back to tabletop. Extend the right heel long back behind you. Toes flex, pinky toe points down to the mat. Exhale, knee to tricep. Head bows. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in and step the right foot outside of the right hand. Come back to those cat-cows. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, round and curl. Go ahead and tuck the left toes under as you keep bowing. Draw the head down between the biceps, stretching into both legs. If you need to keep a soft bend in the right knee, go ahead and do so, or maybe the right toes even lift. Inhale. Exhale, draw the right arm high to the sky. Take a nice twisted pyramid here. Inhale. Exhale, reach right bicep to the ear. And then bring it all the way back down. Left toe step to meet the left pinky. Settle the hips down, coming into our malasana at the top of the mat. Come back to the breath. Inhale. And exhale to let it go. This time we're going to extend the arms all the way out, but not let those knees collapse in. Take a deep breath. Exhale, plant the hands, lift the hips, forward fold. Bowing and melting into the legs, bending the knees as much as you need. If you have tight hamstrings like me, this is perfect. To just drape the upper body over the legs and create some space and less emphasis on the hamstring. Inhale, halfway look up, lengthen. And exhale, bow. Inhale, bend the knees, bring the body all the way up. And then exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, continuing this vinyasa flow. Exhale, fold forward. Left foot goes to the back of the mat. From our lizard lunge, go ahead and drop the hips down as far as you can. And then drop the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, little arch in the back. Inhale. And then heel toe that right foot to the edge of the mat if it's not already there. The knife edge comes down onto the ground. And we lift the right shoulder, peeling the knee away from us. Taking a nice supported twist here as I fall over. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly unwind, plant the hands down. Tuck the left toes under and then the right foot goes back to meet the left. Inhale, strong in our chaturanga base here. Inhale. If you'd like to drop the knees, go ahead and do so. It's not necessarily a modification, it's just a focus on the upper body. I'm going to do a full one here. As we exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, push back up. Down halfway. Lead with the back of the heart, push back up. Last time, halfway. And then flowing through the rest of our vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. First down dog of the day, pedaling out the feet here. Moving into all sides of the body. Back of the legs, heart, ribs. And just breathe, inhale. Exhale as we come down to our tabletop, inhale. Cow. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, left leg extends, heel, back, toes down. Exhale, knee into the elbow. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee outside, step the foot. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, round and curl as you tuck the right toes under and lift the hips. This is a bit of like an awkward pyramid pose. You can bend the left knee softly if you need to. I like to lift my toes off of the mat so I can settle into the back heel while stretching the hamstring. Inhale, release the jaw as you draw the left shoulder high, hands to follow. Inhale. And exhale, left hand down, right foot to the pinky. Settling down into your malasana, getting back into your breath. If you can tell, mine's getting a little bit more labored. That means we're on the right track. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Go ahead and plant the hands, lift the hips. Find that melted forward fold, bending the knees here as much as you need. Or maybe starting to work more into the hamstring, shifting the weight into the toes, making it a bit more of an active stretch. Inhale. And exhale, bow. Inhale, bring the body all the way up. And this time, exhale, shoulders drop, heart lifts, let it go. Bring it back up. Taking up space here, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen. As we exhale, we step the right foot to the back of the mat this time. Settling into our lizard lunge and then breezing past it, right knee drops. Left knee starts to peel away from the body as the left shoulder lifts. Inhale. And exhale to steady. One more big deep inhale. Slowly unwind, toes tuck, hips lift, left foot back. Chaturanga 1, 2, or 3 times depending on what you're working on. For me, I'm trying to build a bit more strength for my inversions. Into an up dog. I'm going to take an extra round of breath here. And then I'll exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Making each down dog a bit more relaxed as we get into it. Hips lift, heart melts. My heels still don't touch, so there's that. Going in a few years strong here. Inhale. Exhale, step, walk, jump, or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway, look up, lengthen. And exhale, bow the head and the heart over your legs. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands at heart center. Go ahead and interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the knuckles down as you spread the space between the collarbones. You'll find a subtle back bend here, and we'll just expand upon it here to explore. Inhale. And exhale, maybe the heart lifts a little bit more and the head starts to flirt with dropping back. Notice that my hip flexors are moving forward. And I'm starting to feel the stretch more in my front body rather than my back side body. Inhale. And exhale. One more round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly bring the body back up, hands at heart center, coming back to our intention, or anything that we might have set for ourselves at the beginning. Inhale. And exhale, bow forward halfway. Crown of the head peels away from the hips, stopping at that halfway point. And just feeling that activity run all the way up the back of the legs. Inhale. And then as we exhale, slowly belly button, sternum, chin, and nose. Inhale, halfway, look up, lengthen. And then step, walk, or float back. This time moving through a vinyasa flow just one time. For my down dog, I'm going to inhale the right toes high to the sky. What we normally do here is we externally rotate and we draw the pinky edge of the foot up. What I want you to actively do is draw the pinkies to point down towards the mat, only one pinky, not two. And then flex those toes so much back to the nose that we're engaged through the hips, squaring them off. And on our exhale, we're going to draw the right knee to the right tricep. And then we're going to inhale, take it back. Now, if you'd like to start to play around with your Ekapada Kundinyasana, too, you can start to extend. Hold it for a round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Left toes lift. Left toes back, right toes lift. Exhale, right knee. All the way through. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, hover the fingertips. Get long through the left and right heel. Then drop that back knee down. Either stay here as you ground down to that left pinky toe, or bring the body up. Coming into our Anjaneyasana, our low lunge here. Actively try and scissor that left hip forward with the right hip back. Come back to the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, both arms come up. This time the right hand settles on the right hip. As we keep the shoulder and hand in alignment with the hips as much as possible, extend to open that left side body by reaching the hand over to your right edge of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back up. Left hand to the hip. Right arm reaches tall. This time we're going to reach over to the left side and bump the hips over slightly to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring it back up. Both hands come down around the right foot behind it. Bump the hips. Finding a nice active half splits here, Hanumanasana. Draw the heart high, shoulders peel down the spine. And maybe you just stay here if you have really tight hamstrings like I do. This is my place. My toes actively engage by flexing towards the ceiling. Inhale. If I want a little more, think less of rounding into this posture and more of extending by drawing the elbows back, heart forward. One more big, deep inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Go ahead and bring the hips forward. Plant the hands around that right foot. Tuck the back toes as we lift the hips, coming back into our pyramid pose. Straightening both legs here as much as we actively can. Inhale. And exhale. So what I've been working on in this posture is using my blocks. I'm going to bring those in. And if you have two blocks or anything that's nice and sturdy that you can plant your hands around that right foot, we're going to work on actively picking up that right hip to create space to slide the right foot back rather than drag. So usually what I try and do is come high up on the left toes to make our way to three-legged dog. And then we'll go into the rest of our sequence here. I'm going to inhale as I engage that right foot to pick it up and drag it all the way back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee into the nose. This is perfect if you're having a hard time stepping the foot between the hands. Place it back down, use the blocks. Hips lift, pyramid. High on the left toes. I'm going to drag that right foot up and then slide it all the way back. Three-legged dog. Last time. Pick it up, step it through. Hips lift, pyramid. Inhale. Exhale, take it all the way up and back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, this time I'm going to step it through. I'm going to get rid of the blocks out of the way. And then I'm going to place my hands slightly in front of that right foot, bending the knee as I shift my weight forward into a standing split. Now this is where we're going to start to work on getting that strength, maybe even a little bit of a handstand prep. So what normally happens when I teach this in class is we're really, really eager and worried about getting this foot up. But what I want you to focus on is getting the extended leg up and not worry about this base leg. So what we're going to do is just find some little pendulum kicks here. I learned these from Kelly Green and they were super helpful. Shifting our weight forward into our fingertips, making sure we get the whites of those fingertips so we can see them in the nail beds. Inhale the left leg in. Exhale, kick it up. Inhale it in. Exhale, kick it up. Inhale it in. So I'm not worried about my right leg because it's just staying straight. So if you're doing this, That's not going to help you. All it's going to do is get momentum to flip over. We don't want that. One more time. Inhale the left leg in. Exhale, kick it up. Left foot to the back of the mat. Right foot to meet it. Coming into our chaturanga vinyasa. Woo! Sitting back into our child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths here. Coming back through our tabletop, tucking the toes under, down dog. This time, let's inhale the left toes high to the sky, flexing the toes downward, exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, take it up and back. Exhale, float forward, knee to tricep, or optional, Ekapada 2 on the other side. Inhale, and exhale. Take it back, right toes tuck, left leg lifts. Ooh, that's a hard one. Exhale, knee to nose, look forward, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, hover the fingertips, find that length, and then find that extension from heel to heel. Right knee drops this time, untuck the toes, really grounding that right pinky toe down. You can stay here, or bring the hands to the hip, to the quad. Inhale. And exhale, side out. That was more for me than for you. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Left hand to the hip, reach the right fingertips over. Try and keep everything as in line as possible. It's hard in this one. Inhale, bring it up, switch, right hand to the hip. Left hand reaches up and over, really dip into that left IT band. Bring it back up. And then go ahead and plant both hands down. Bump the hips back, left toes extend. You might even have to draw that left heel back and feel that engagement happen where we align our pelvic floor left to right. It's the same thing we do in those pyramid lifts to three-legged dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring it forward. I'm going to grab my blocks again, because I'm just not that strong right now. And then I'm going to tuck my right toes under and lift my hips up and back. Pyramid on the other side. So again, I'm really trying to ground down, muscle through my heels of the hands. Inhale. And then I really want to pick up that left hip so much that it just slides back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose and step it through. Extend the legs. Inhale. Lift, 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 lift. Take it back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Extend. Lift, and take it back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Your girl is tired. Plant the hands down. And then shift the weight forward into a standing split. So your standing split, guys, can look like this. It's more about the compression on the front side body into this left grounded leg, rather than it is the extension. Now you can work from here on the exhales. You can stay or play, staying in your standing split. You can come high up onto the left ball of the foot. Remember, not worried about my grounding leg, worried about my extended leg. Inhale in, and exhale up. Inhale in, exhale up. Maybe you catch some flights, maybe not today, but whatever it is, honor your practice. Inhale, ground down through the fingertips, exhale up. Good job, guys. Maybe work on dropping back, chaturanga, up dog. Drop the knees, child's pose. Settling into your breath here. Massaging the third eye. Making each child's pose feel a little bit better than the last one. Slowly coming up to your tabletop. Finding a couple cat-cows here to reset. Starting to work on just rotating out. Imagine that your sternum is a jump rope. Or find a barrel roll if that resonates with you a bit more. And just try and find space between each rib as you move through whatever feels good. Whew. Go ahead and meet me back in down dog. Inhale the right toes high. Toes flex down, optional ekapada, or take the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, extend back to three-legged dog, or stay with me. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, hover the heart. Exhale, extend through that left heel. And then peel the body up, crescent lunge. Inhale. And I like to do a nice micro bend in the back left leg. Shoulders drop. And then I can work from here on that extension. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just moving through some mobility here today. All we're going to do is on the exhale, draw the hands back, and then bring that left toe to barely touch by the right. Inhale, take it back, nice and slow. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, take it back, keeping a bend in that right knee the whole time. Exhale, forward. Inhale it back. Exhale it forward. Last time, inhale it back. Exhale it forward, but this time bring the left knee up and in. Inhale. Just find a little bit of mobility. Eagle wrap the legs. You might kickstand the left toes. Inhale. Worrying less about the arms. You can go into full expression. But just staying here for an isometric hold. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring the left knee up. This time we're going to take it behind the back knee and sit down into a little Shiva squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you peel the heart down, lift the left toes high. Standing split again. Now if you want to work on those baby hops, you can. Or if you just want to work on some extension, I'll try and get more of the frame, of that right heel lifting off the ground. And feeling that shift of the shoulders over the fingertips. Bring it back down. Maybe you start to find a little rock. Woohoo, flirt with danger. Bring it back down. Inhale, bring it back up. And back down. This time left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. And go ahead and take the feet out about shyer than hips width distance apart. Start to bend into the knees as we peel the upper body over the legs. Really think of drawing the heart to the knees, inhale. And then plant the hands down, setting up for the base of our crow pose. So our hands are chaturanga arms, pointer finger pointing forward. Inhale, even if you don't leave the mat today. Exhale, elbows drop back. Create that shelf, making sure that we're not dropping outside of the triceps. We want to wrap it in and keep it engaged. Inhale, and maybe you start to find a little bit of flight. Toes come up and in. Really rounding, engaging that core. Inhale. Exhale, toes come back, or you can jump back. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. I'm really getting my workout in today, guys. Setting up for the same thing on the other side. Inhale, the left toes long behind you. Exhale, knee to elbow. I'm just going to move through this vinyasa. Inhale, take it back. You can always take the balance. Exhale, knee to elbow or tricep. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose, look forward, step the foot. Hover the hands, lift the heart. Exhale, settle here. And then inhale, bring the body up, crescent lunge. Woo. Micro bend that back knee, inhale. Exhale to settle. And then all we're gonna do is move through that mobility on the other side. Exhale, right toes touch. Inhale, take it back. Exhale. Inhale, keeping that micro bend in the left knee. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, bring it all the way up. One-legged Tadasana as we bend into the left knee, cross the leg. Toes kickstand or wrap all the way around the back. Inhale. And exhale. Woo. Inhale. And exhale to settle. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale as we kick the foot back all the way up, coming into our standing splits. So again, you can stay here, or if you want to work on getting some flight, start to bring the weight into the fingertips. Exhale, back into the heel. Bring it forward. Push, shoulders over palms, slightly past. One more time. Take it back. And then right foot goes to the back of the mat. Left foot to follow. Chaturanga Vinyasa flow. All the way up. All the way back. Pedaling out the feet here. Now we're going to work on some Malasana jumps. So what we're going to do is get high up onto the balls of the feet. Bending into the knees, look forward to the top of the mat. And then exhale, spring, hips over heart, step the feet down. Malasana squat, nice and wide. Take it back. Get high. Get low. Spring. And then control the feet on the way back down. Try to make a soft landing. Moving through a few more of these in your own speed. Come back to your tabletop. Settle back. Catch up with that heart rate. That's a nice way to bring up the heart rate, to get a little bit of cardio in your yoga practice. Inhale, come back up to tabletop and draw the right knee to the wrist. Toes twist to the left side as you slide into your pigeon. High up onto the fingertips. Find some nice length here through the side body, settling down into the hips. And then you melt the hands down, coming into a nice sleeping pigeon. So I want you to stay here for a few breaths. I'm going to move through the rest of the class, so feel free to pause this. But we're trying to open up through the hips, the IT band, have a little external rotation on the right side, working into our compass pose. Inhale. Come to the forearms, tuck the back toes, right foot goes back to meet the left. Stay in forearm plank, or option to come into dolphin. Take your time in an inversion, like headstand supported or forearm. Take 3 deep breaths wherever you land. And then come back down. Through our tabletop, left knee to the wrist. Pigeon on the other side. So I'm moving through these a little bit quickly, but please pause it and take whatever time you need in a space that feels extra sticky or needs a little bit more attention. Maybe coming down to the forearms. Or taking the elbows out all the way down into a full sleeping pigeon. Taking your breaths. Tucking the back toes, forearm plank. Toes walk in, dolphin. Forearm stand, headstand. Whatever variation of your practice.